Facebook channels. So welcome. This is Transforming Transmissions, and I love having you guys here, and thank you for those people who are supporting me and listening in and asking me questions so far. There have been people asking questions, and it's been great getting to know you guys, or even just, interacting with you. So I love hearing from you guys. Okay, so do you have any questions for me today? Hit me up. I do get them on the comments box. So I'm running this out from Restream, which is a platform that actually sprays it out to a lot of different channels. It's a great platform in that capacity. So thank you for those of you who are joining. There are a couple of people already joining, so that's great. And I guess today I wanted to talk about a couple of things. So Transforming Transmissions, this channel is all about how to help you change your life in the ways that you want to change, and asking the questions that you want to ask counselor or a coach, and asking the questions that you are a little bit too afraid to ask. I'm told that the streaming is having a bit of an issue. So if you're on a channel where the streaming is a bit of an issue, apologies. Sometimes, pushing it out to all these different channels has a bit of an issue. So, so how are you guys going? I want to know what's going on for you, what help you need, what questions you might have. That's what this process is all about. But the other thing is, it's just to have a conversation around human to human stuff, and how we can help each other, and how we can just be there for each other in these times of turmoil and change. And that in the transitional moments and in the transforming and transformational point, often we need people who've been there, done that before us, to be there for us. So thank you for showing up, and thanks for those of you who have joined. I guess, what I see transforming and transformation is all about is sometimes you need to be in your cocoon, your life cocoon, before you then move to the next stage for you. So what is your cocoon moment at the moment? It's so I have Butterfly Courage trademark courses and services, but I also have this capacity to work with everybody on symbols. So when we're talking about life at the moment, what if we're in the midst of a process of a cocoon where we may need to transform into something different or do something different to how we've done things before? So what is that going to take, and what kind of claim do you need to put in the ground or stake, or what is that something that you need to do, or need to make a phone call, or need to ring someone, contact someone by email, or make that call that you haven't made before? So so here's the thing. We are in an interesting time. We are not only in an interesting time, we are in an interesting phase of history where we know it. We're in this process of absolute radical transformation of the community. And so what does that mean for us? Are we on shaky ground or on solid ground? And how do we find our own personal solid ground again? So what I've been doing lately, this might even help people, is I've been looking back at the spiritual texts of things. They give me some solace, and it's not religious at all. It's, things like the Four Agreements, or things like the Course in Miracles. So if you don't have access to those kinds of things, I'd strongly recommend getting access to some of the spiritual texts that have been around for a long time. It's also important to remember that this too shall pass. Right now, this moment will pass. If you're going through a hard time, or if you're really struggling, please reach out to, whether it's me or any of my colleagues. I have a whole huge network of colleagues I can access through the training that I provide. The other thing just to keep remembering is How can you help yourself, and who do you need to turn to for your help? So, so thanks everyone for checking in. Let me know if you need to comment or ask me questions, because there's some people checking in. If you have any questions for me, let me know. But these kind of conversations is more like about, let's have some reflection conversations around how can we do things differently. What way do you need to help yourself at the moment? So that's something to think about for now. And I guess I'm going to be toddling off now for the day. Thank you for tuning in, those people who tuned in, and all the best, everyone, and have a great day. Bye, guys.